How to decorate lobster cookies. Well, if you're wondering how to do that, you stay tuned because I'll lead you through a step-by-step video here, and I'll narrate it to give you some hints and tips on how to make it easier for you and faster. And on the back side of this, I'll also link to you some more sea cookies under the sea cookies, and there's a whole bunch of them to look at. So if you want to, I would appreciate you subscribing, of course, liking and sharing. That also helps me to help you continue putting out free videos and free little teaching tools and my website and all of that. So be sure to share if you would please. Also, follow the link below and it'll lead you to signing up for the WeCookiers periodical. And you can learn all about the cookie world and getting all kinds of marketing tips and tips like hacks and kitchen things. Well, without any further ado, let's get on to decorating a lobster cookie. Okay, here I am using, of course, black, and this is outline consistency. And I just, instead of using a tip, I prefer not to use tips if I don't have to. And I've just gotten used to not using them for the most part. But this would be equal to like a number 3 piping tip. And so as you can tell, I'm just doing the outline. And what I'm doing is just kind of making, I don't know what you call them, like the individual, like the bumps, for lack of a better word, of the lobster. And making the eyes there. And we're going to let this just crust, and then we'll fill it in with the red icing. Now, when I say crust, the reason I'm saying crust instead of actually drying, what I do is I'll do this. I did this, and then I'll put it into my food dehydrator, and for 15 minutes. It's not going to take really that long for this, but 15 minutes on low. And that enables me to be working on other cookies while that's getting done. I'm doing 2 so you can see it, get a hold of it more clearly, grasp it more clearly. But the reason you just want it to crust, because if you let it completely dry and fill it in with red, there's a good chance you'll get color bleed, especially if it's humid conditions. So that's why you want it to crust only. And if you start doing that, you will notice a big change instead of, like I said, letting it dry completely. Now with the red icing, it's slightly thicker than flood, but not quite as thick as outline. You don't want it to be so thick, so thin that it would run over those black lines. You want the black line differentiation, if you will, just to give it that wow look, right? You may be curious on the red icing and how I get mine so red. I have a video on that, and I will link that below for you. It's super easy to get a deep red or bright red color. Yeah, so you're just going to want to take your little stylus or whatever you use for air bubbles, and just in those fine corners, you just want to spread it out into that, so therefore you do not go over it with the icing tip. And then I'm just adding some white highlights. It looks like, it makes it look like a reflection. As a matter of fact, you can see up in the left corner there of the left side of his right there, and that's actually the reflection of my light, so you can see how it makes it look like it is reflecting. Pretty neat, huh? Now in the eyes, I did that, and I'm going ahead and putting black icing on there. Now you can also use like sprinkles, like if you have a black some kind of decorating sugar things, but I just use the black icing. As you can see, you're working in some very fine lines there, and you can just take your little bubble popper and just smooth, get it off the black lines there, but just be real careful. It's a little time consuming to do this. Just make sure you have the time to do it. And this is just one way of decorating, of course. It's just how I like to make the lobsters. I think they make, really makes it look real this way. And I do use, if you're not familiar with WeCookiers, my favorite food color gels are Americolor, and that is what this is. It's Americolor Black and Americolor Red, but it's also Americolor Pink. Like I said, catch my video below to show you how to make the beautiful red. And now for the final touches, and that is adding the little crustaceans to them. Make it a little more detailed, but it makes it also, makes it look a little more real. Having more character. Don't need to add a lot of them, just here and there. There, don't you just love them? I really like doing the lobster cookies, and I hope that you enjoy doing yours. And if this helped you, be sure and do give that like and share, comment, all of those good things to keep this channel growing. We appreciate you so much. Take care. Okay, that sums it up. I hope you enjoyed and did learn how to decorate a lobster cookie. So, until next time, you take care, have a WeCookier day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.